Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for November 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. So we have our 11/11s right there. This is Monday through Thursday. Now, you know that I am using my Radley Valentine decks. I am going to use my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main reading. I will pull one from my Guardian Angel cards. And I will then finish up the reading with my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, for the introduction for right now, I am going to do an overview with my Osha Zen Tarot cards. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay, we are on the other side of our new moon. We are card flying, coming to that full moon. There is lots and lots of air energy, not air, well, there is air energy, but there's a lot of pressure on us right now. And we come to Thursday, which will be 11/11. So we do have some number energy right there too. So lots of stuff happening. A lot of other people who do what I'm doing, or other people who do, astrology, are talking about the pressures that are going on right now. So, but the thing is, it might be world pressure, but we still have to live our lives. So let's see what we have. One card flew out. I also want to thank people who have been so supportive to me while I was sick in October. I am, almost better. My voice is holding out quite a bit better, and quite a bit longer than normal. And I also want to thank the people who did the super chats, and also who donated to my PayPal account. So I thank you for that. I don't ask you to do that. So when I see that, it just touches my heart. So thank you so much for that. Now, I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to deliver the messages. Let's see what we have with these cards. This is the one that flew out. Ordinariness. Okay, so we have a number 8. Remember, the numbers are very, very important. Ordinariness is and this is one of the things that we're trying to achieve. One of the things we're trying to come back to. Now, when I say come back to, and I said this in the beginning of everything that was happening, that's now past. We just want to be able to enjoy our lives. We just want to be able to just do the ordinary things of life right now. So this is something to strive for. This is, many times over, we'd always want something a little bit more exciting, a little bit more, because we are, being human and having a human nature, we do strive. We do want some goals. But this is going to be a good week just to have some ordinariness, okay? Just to live our lives, have our day-to-day type of activities. So I have been also talking to you because, we've been having a lot of solar storms, lots of different energies going on, squares, and just really the pressure is on. So this is something to strive for. Be in the present. Don't necessarily think back to the past except to learn from it, but don't necessarily look too far into that future, because the future only scares us, only provides worry for us. Stay in the present, day by day type of energy here. Okay, this one, let's see. This one, I don't like these guys. This is 6. 6 is the number of man. It is what we put into a situation, what we put into a project, what we put into ourselves. It's our energies that we put out there. Now, if you've been following me, and whenever I've used these, I don't like these guys. These guys are swarmy. These guys are they're just slimy, slimy, slimy. But yet at the same time, it talks about compromise. And, we always hear about there's two sides of every story. The truth is somewhere in the middle, coming to a good compromise, which in itself is not bad. But sometimes, sometimes the compromise leaves us kind of slimy and oily. Okay, so I think that in this time, we need to be careful about what we are compromising on, what we're willing to give up for whatever we're to receive on this. And again, if you know me, if you've been watching when I get these guys, I don't like them, they're slimy, and usually it means that the compromise is going to be better for the other side, the other person, the other energy than it will be for our own energies. Okay, let's see what we have here. And again, that one was reversed. Reverse cards have a little stronger energies. Next card is, this one is going to be reversed. I'm learning the backs of these. Here we go. Maturity. Okay, maturity. So what does maturity necessarily mean? Does that mean that something is growing, growing up? Something is actually developing. So there's some things that we want. There's some things that we need to be careful about. And there is, when I tell you that, yes, we do need to live in the present, we do need to come to that higher level. We are in a lot of ascension type of energy. And when I look at this, when I'm looking at her, okay, let's see. It looks very feminine in nature, flowering, colorful, coming to a higher level, a higher plane, coming to understand more and more and more. So there are things that you can take on a lot of different levels here. We can take this as a day-to-day. We can take this as a global. We can take this almost as a universal type of energy. The thing is, again, we need to stay in the present. We need to watch out for these swarmy guys. I don't know who they are. I never like them. I don't. They're oily. They're slick. And they want to take from you as opposed to help you. But then we have maturity. And sometimes with maturity, there comes wisdom. Interesting energies for this week then. Okay, let's see. I didn't tell you. Please like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell for notifications. Thank you again. Let's start our readings now. Okay? Hello, my Capricorns. How's my Cappies doing? Venus is now in Capricorn for quite a few months. So that in itself is very interesting for you. So there could be some interesting relationship energies for you. I get a lot of Capricorns saying to me, you always tell me about money and work. What about relationships? Well, interesting that you ask, because this could be very interesting energy. And again, too, and I know I've said this, but it doesn't have to make sense to anyone else. It just has to make sense to you and whoever that person is. Okay, let's see what this week has for you, though. Reversed, here we are. Okay, the sun. Things are going good. Life is wonderful. The sun is shining. The sun is pushing you forward. Now, Archangel Uriel is a light bearer. He brings light. He brings light to the things that are hidden. Shines light on the things that need to be seen. Strong wisdom. Has you see things that maybe you haven't seen before. So with Capricorn in Venus, or Venus in Capricorn, you may be looking at a relationship a little bit differently. You may be wanting more from the relationship, or you may be saying even that it's time to change the relationship. It could be because sometimes sometimes a relationship has to really end quickly for a new relationship that's right there for you. But either way, I'm not saying that your relationship's going to end quickly, but I do feel that there's going to be some evaluation and looking at this if you are in a relationship. Now, relationships can be your work, your job, can be personal, can be romantic, can be something to do with your home, okay? What's your heart wanting? What is your heart committed to, okay? So now, we have a 19, so one new beginning. 9, you've got all the information you need. Let's wrap it up, okay? The sun is telling you, good job, wonderful job. Things are happening for you. Life is wonderful. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. Your next card, reversed, the 10 of Michael. So now, we have the 1 and 9. So 1 and 9 could also be a 10. Okay, then we have a 10. But remember the numbers. The numbers are important. 10, transition, moving forward. Michael is our air energy. Yes, it is Aquarius, and we do have a lot of Aquarius. Saturn squeezing the truth out of something. Okay, it's like you're gonna know this. I am squeezing the truth. Remember, Saturn in Aquarius, and it'll be there for another good year. Hopefully it's a good year, but it's at least, another 365. I think it's actually going to be there until January of 2023. So we're not even in the middle of its power, of its strength, or of its revelations, because Saturn is, basically it is reality versus illusion. Saturn in Aquarius. So here we go with this. 10. I love this little ballerina. I love that she has done all her work. She has done all her preparation. She is now taking her bow. People are standing up with applause for her. This is that definition of luck, preparation to meet opportunity. She took it and she grabbed onto it with both hands. Now, this is also saying, though, that something's changing. So a situation's ending. Something's going to be brighter. So, remember, we have Uriel, too, the light, one of the light bearers, bringing light to a situation, bringing truth to a situation. A situation has ended, and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. You got to let go of that past. Here we go. Next card. The Knight of Raphael. Knight's underlying energy is fire. It is Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Raphael is water energy. It is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, very romantic, emotional, very committed, very, very, this is where I want to go. Now, Knights, directional, okay? So you've got the fire of the energy. You got the passion of the fire energy, but then you also have this emotional connection, this emotional, this is what I want deep down in my heart type of energy. Now, this is going after possibly that new relationship. This is possibly developing that new relationship, but this has a lot of romance to it. This has a lot of heart to it. This has a lot of I want what I want type of energy with it too. Okay, so the Knight, so you have a 191 0, or you can say 0191. Okay, sometimes you can drop the zeros too. Knights, romantic, dramatic, poetic, introspective. Committed romantic relationships, being swept off your feet. Situations or topics that make your heart flutter. See, part of me thinks that this could be a new relationship for you, but it could also be a development in the existing relationship. Okay? So let's see what we have. That 10, though, that 10 makes me feel like it's a transition, though. It's kind of moving on from one thing to another. Let's see what we have with the guardian angels. And again, relationships. It could be your job. It could be your home. The Knight of Raphael could be a romantic one. All right, here we go. Let's see what we have. Guardian angel. 3 of thought. Well, this is air energy again. This would be your 3 of swords, your 3 of air, your 3 of Michael. 3s have a lot of power, creativity. It has celebration, but 3s say something 3 times, do something 3 times, put it out there 3 times. Lots of strength with this. This is letting go. This is releasing. This is letting, in order for things to move on, you need to have some healing being done also. Loving angels surround you to heal and comfort you. The sadness you feel will fade away in time, and then you'll be able to see clearly how important the situation has been for your spiritual growth. Take the time you need to forgive yourself and others so that you can embrace the future with joy. And that's what I'm feeling with this. I feel like, you need to have that healing. You need to let go in order for you to embrace that future. Okay? And I feel like a lot of that embracing could be starting next week for you. Or I'm sorry, whatever this week is, the 8th, 9th, 10th, and the 11th. Remember, we have 11/11 coming up. All right, let's see what crystal or energy for my Capricorns would be helpful for you. This is reversed amber, harmony, home protection, calm attracts love. So something, I kind of feel like there's some transitions in that in a relationship, but it's like it could be a new relationship that could be very, very heartwarming. Okay? Okay. Anyway, my Capricorns, remember, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell. You know the drill. You do help me. And my Cappies, you're always so supportive of me, and I thank you and love you so much. As always, though, my Cappies, more importantly, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.